Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Libra Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided, you don't know if you have Libra in your chart. You're just trusting your intuition. Good for you. You may be in love with a Libra. You know, whatever brought you, I want to welcome you. I want to give a shout out to my nephew Sean, who is the 24th of September. My beautiful granddaughter Lily, who is now a teenager, she's the 14th of October, and my sister, who's now in spirit, Tracy, is the 15th. So a lot of Libra love in my life, and I always love doing your reading anyway. Okay, let's get into it. We're going to use the Mother Mary deck. This is what we're going to begin with. Let me bring this down. So this is an oracle deck. We're just going to take one or two. And then I decided to go a little different with you for your reading. And we'll talk about that in a second. Just concentrate right now. By the way, my decks are all pre-shuffled. By the way, it is evening on Friday night. Sam is watching the news. It's pre-recorded, so he's watching it late. And I'm not really, I've had to disengage from the news for a little while. For my health. You know what I mean? I had to, take a breather. I know there's a lot of work to be done in the world, and but just for a moment, I had to take a breather. We have health. You know, this is the second or third time it's come out for August, and I have to say, other than that, you know how much I use these cards. I had not seen this card in I don't know how long. Maybe years, I don't know. Health. My prayers for healing miracles have been heard and answered. Well, we'll take that. Devotion. Devotion. As I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God, I am clear about what to do next. Okay. So what we're going to do different is we're going to let the light seers have the leading role in your reading. It's turning out to be one of my favorite decks. I've been using it as clarifier, except for in the twin flame readings. I think it's been taking the role of the divine feminine. I really want to shuffle them good, though, since they're the leading role. Birds are singing outside for you. I swear they always come to the tree closest to my window when I do readings at this time. Okay. Some of you, you may need to devote a little time to your health. And I'll claim that myself. We have the High Priestess. Nice. She is fully open there. It's your intuition, your higher self. You know, she's the guard of the records. She holds the records and allowing you to connect when you need to. And I mean to the records. You can connect to God or your guides at any time. Okay. She's reminding me of like a shaman or a medicine woman. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's something you are kind of born to do. It's like an important part of who you are. And it may be like this may be the time that it's starting to enter into your life. And again, it's like, you know, it's just a metaphor, but like the medicine woman type energy. Seven of Pentacles. You know, a lot of times I feel like when it's that type of energy, it may be later in life, or, you know, I'm saying later in life, but, you know, I feel like some of it comes from your wisdom, and your wisdom comes from experience. It's, you know, that's how you gain your wisdom, through the experience. And many of us know that you gain much more from the hard ones than you do the easy ones. But nonetheless, okay, let's keep going. It's almost like I'm afraid of my own gift. I'm afraid to connect. I feel like you're afraid to connect because you know that you can. And some of you, you're not trusting yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you it's like, where's the disconnect between you and connecting to your higher self? It's everything you put before it, right? It's almost like I have to find my quietness, and that is when I connect. We have Justice. There's the card of Libra. We have the Queen of Swords right under the High Priestess. We have the Wheel. Well, exactly, coming under the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, does this feel like you know what I'm saying, destiny? Can you change it? Yes, you can change it. You can decide not to move into it. You can decide to stay in, like some of you are in the Eight of Swords, where, you know, this is something that you have to deal with, because the Eight talks about self, right? Like, I created it, therefore I have to uncreate it. You know, unfortunately, I, Sandy, can't reach in and uncreate it for you. I can give you awareness. Well, hello, Nine of Cups. Can you see, like, how the Eight of Swords doesn't fit in the rest of this reading? Because this is talking about a gift. A gift that I feel you're born to do. Truly. And I mean that. Born to do. It may not be something that, you know, I mean, you could have considered it younger, maybe even put effort in it, but I feel like what it's talking about is now. Like, now being the time. So the Eight of Swords is going to be the most important energy here, because this is where, first of all, I have a blindfold on. I have my hands tied. I can't possibly do it. My hands are tied, and there's really an imaginary rope around you, right? But this is you seeing that in yourself. That's what I like about this deck. Is like you're having awareness of exactly what blocks you have placed in front of you. Some of them are doubt. It's just doubt. It's just doubt. Um, but I can tell you, I feel like you were born, born to do this. I want to say born to run. Born to be wild. No, born to be wild. It's like, the Eight of Swords saying, do I dare allow myself to enter into the Nine of Cups energy? Some of you, I feel like, you know what, you started writing, and you are, like, really, you're in your niche. Many of you are finding your niche. And I feel like, ideas. Let's say I'm writing a song, like all of a sudden, like the lyrics come to me and they just flow from me. Don't disregard your guides. Don't disregard the universe helping you write that song, especially if it's going to be a hit, right? And there's a message. I feel like Source uses music often to give us messages. We just got to learn to trust it. Like, we feel it, like, oh, I can feel that. And then we bring the human mind into it. Okay, anyways, well, hello, lovers. Card of Gemini. We have Gemini and Libra connected. The Knight of Pentacles. It's like this Queen of Swords is connecting to who's ever in the lover's energy, because she's feeding off the energy of this High Priestess, and it's like she's looking out, and I feel like she's making a decision of what's next. The Knight of Pentacles is right under her. Again, it doesn't matter what sign you are. This is someone who wants to live their truth, wants, it's an energy of truly learning to communicate, whether it be through song or a book or a blog, or reading, that type of thing. She's only interested in the truth, right? But she can dig through that's not. And she's looking at the wheel, so it's almost like you're looking at it like the two halves of yourself looking at this wheel. And I don't know, I feel like part of you sees what can be. But this Eight of Swords is still here. Anyways, let's get the rest of these cards out. Some of you may fear being on your own. But listen, maybe that's exactly what you need to be. It's interesting. I just got that message with Pisces reading. But anyway, it is, I do feel like that. I feel like some of you are just kind of cutting ties of old ways of being. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like you're devoting to yourself. You're re-devoting to yourself. You have guardian angel energy here that is bringing in this pentacle. Now, I don't know if the pentacle is this Lovers. Well, let's keep going. We have the King of Wands. That can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. And with the Five of Wands, look at this, we have the Nine of Swords. You know what I feel like? I feel like someone's questioning themselves whether to be with one person or another person. As this relates to love, this is not just about love, though. I don't want you to forget what it was talking about in your house of abundance. Um, but, anyways, as it relates to love, I feel like, there's someone who may have my heart, but there also may be someone who's entering in the picture at the same time. Now, the person who probably had your heart is within this Five of Wands energy. Five of Wands energy is where people are resisting each other, right? It's like taking a battery and turning it backwards, and how it resists. I'm sure there's a name for that. Versus if I just turn that battery, just turn it around, a magnet. I'm thinking magnet. I just turn it around, boom, it comes together, right? It comes together. So it's showing the type of energy that existed within, potentially, if this is lovers of earlier. That's a lot of ego energy. It is energy that can be overcome. Again, how do I overcome that? I have to be aware of it. I got to see how I react, right? That's really what many lessons are about. Like, what was your reaction to something? Anyway, the Nine of Swords comes over that, so there's a lot of worry about this energy. The Nine of Swords tells you that you don't need, a lot of this worry is really unnecessary, and it must stem from the Eight of Swords there. So I don't know. Let's bring in the clarifiers. We have the Hangman. Look at that. The Hangman's like, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Let's use the Cosmic Tarot. Somebody could certainly be returning to your life. And I would say at this point, your concern would be whether they were stable, whether you yourself feel stable. Though I have to say, the Lovers is like riding on the shoulders of the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Let's just start at the beginning. So, let's talk about you again, right? And your gift and what you're capable of. I'm calling them gifts. But I feel like they are like something I wanted to come to Earth to experience, and maybe, I wanted to be an author. I wanted to live that type of lifestyle. Whatever it is. We have the Five of Cups with Judgment. I feel like this is saying you're directly connecting to a loved one who has crossed before you. I feel this direct connection to them. You're probably even, it's the energy of missing that person. I would say that person would say, don't focus on, the loss of me. Focus instead about, because I feel like, like it's the guide saying, we could help you so much from here. And being, their loved ones being proud of their ability to do that. So definitely you want to absorb that, right? And I feel it's coming directly from, let's say, the heavens type information, type messages coming in now. Some of you may have even put your life on hold, and I want to say, don't do that, because that is not what they want, right? And I get it. I've had so much major loss. Um, but I also understand that, you know, I look at it from a higher viewpoint. Um, and I feel blessed that I'm able to do that. You know, I feel like God comforts my heart because my son asked him to. That makes sense? And therefore I accept it. Death card, look at that. Card Scorpio also. Prince of Swords. And the Princess of Wands. You know, I have to tell you, again, you know, this could even be a brother and sister. And what I mean by that is like a sister has crossed or a brother has crossed. There's definitely the energy of those who have crossed, um, trying to help you. You know, like they're ready. Are you ready? Type of information. This Prince of Swords coming over the Ace of Swords, I feel like really trying to get a point made in that Eight of Swords energy. And then I love the Princess of Wands coming over Justice, because first of all, you know, your card is about finding balance within your life. And, you know, when you have balance, you feel whole, and that is what it's about, right? Justice, you know, things that you care about, the world, you know, people. You know what I mean? I feel like Libra's a very friendly type people. You know, they care about people. I know some are going to be like, well, you don't know. Well, you know, those are the characteristics. Someone could be raised in a certain way where they don't take on any of the energy of a Libra or Virgo. You know what I mean? Like they're just they just don't. It's the conditioning. Anyway, but you never know. It's like deep down, you don't know. You don't know what they're thinking, right? That's how it's like our secret place. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Wow. I feel like if I'm having a conversation right now with my guides, or my brother who has crossed over, so we'll just, you know, use me like Mike. You know, the reason I have a hard time having movement in certain areas is, I don't trust myself. I don't know that I can do it. You know, it feels like, you know, it just feels like the world got hard. Got hard. And, you know, and it's like, you're definitely, and I feel like your brother would say back, you're definitely not listening. You're definitely not hearing. You're not in the present moment enough. All of that, right? Here is the opportunity to truly connect. And again, this is beyond just the brother and sister, but I have to add that in there because I feel that. We have the Hangman. And then we have the Two of Swords. Huh. So, you know, what I want to say is I just feel a little stuck here, right? I feel a little stuck. I feel like, because I feel stuck, it feels like the wheel's not turning. But the Hangman is kind of like, it's like I sneak behind the wheel and I'm pushing against it so it can't turn. But I'm doing it like where nobody can see, like I'm going on the other side of it so nobody can see that I'm actually wedging it in place. And the reason why is because of uncertainty. That, I mean, I know that. I can see it. Uncertainty because, you know, many different things. But, you know, sometimes the world doesn't feel fair. Well, I feel like your guides are saying that's exactly why we're here. We're here to help you remove that wedge. We have the Tower. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. We have the Princess of Swords. I don't know why I'm taking them like that. So first of all, we don't always have to fear the Tower. Like, we got to start realizing that when towers happen, that we have the ability to rebound. We do. To, have rebirths. Because, and I want to say, a lot of times it's universal, right? It's the universe trying, sometimes it's like a sign is sent, but you don't see it, right? You got that blindfold on, so, they shake the earth a little bit. And you feel it, but you don't pay attention to it. You got that blindfold on, right? So what they do is they cause, a whole damn earthquake. And now it destroys your home, and now you have no choice. Now, I know that was probably not the right analogy, because I know that has happened. But that's what I mean. It's like, so sometimes the towers, though, they're harsh. They feel harsh. Don't think that there aren't blessings yet to come. Now, as I say that, I want to remember that this is like your gift, right? Your uniqueness, your unique gift. So who can find it? Only you. But you're not, what I want you to know is you're not alone. You're not alone in this. If you're asking your guides, like, please send me a sign whether I should be doing this or doing something or be with someone. You can even say, like, if it's a yes, and it's a person, like, let me see their birthday. Or if it's a no, let me see their birthday. And then you have a little patience. Okay. Well, we got a lot of cards here, but we're going to take them. We have the Emperor, card of Aries. We have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords with this Tower tells me that if this is relating to something that's toxic within your life, that was around you, then this Tower has helped you, will help you in the long run. Because underneath it is your guardian angel energy, and this knight is one of, well, you can trust all the knights, but this is the most trusted knight, and he moves with purpose. So when this knight comes in, and he will, it's, in a way, you could say, an opportunity to begin something, right? Put your hand in something, on something different, new type energy. The Eight of Pentacles, I want to be willing to be the apprentice if need be, but in the same breath, I feel like maybe I'm just like chasing an idea, but then, like, I'm just inspired. I think about it when I lay down at night, first thing in the morning, I get up, I'm thinking about it. Trust that, follow that. Because I think you'll find real success but not just in success in that, but not just that. You'll find real joy in it, no matter what's going on in the world. So, I do feel like for some of you, it's saying this Tower, it was a necessity. Now, I don't know. I feel like we can't blame everything on God. We just can't. We can't blame everything on God. We have the Prince of Wands. Coming over this Knight of Wands could be someone of a younger energy, right? Once a prince, now a king. We have the King of Cups. Look at that. King Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have the Seven of Pentacles at the top of the reading, also at the bottom, as above, so below. Trying to make sure I can see it all. And then ultimately, look at that, we have the Four of Swords. So, you know, it's like life happens. Hardships happen. Really. And it's not about stopping and, you know, listen, I don't know. I know you need to hibernate for a little bit. I know that. But this is saying be true to you. Be true to you. Be true to your soul, your spirit, right? Remember that your spirit. And remember, and because, you know, and I say that because that tells you that you're a lot stronger sometimes than you give yourself credit for. You can get through a lot. You truly can. And be nothing but the better for it. So know that about yourself. And then I just feel like explore this. It feels like right now, it feels like there's so much in front of me that I just want to say explore it. You know, this Emperor can be business ownership. Some of you, it's connected directly to the Lovers. You know, I like that the Four of Wands is also coming over that Two of Swords. Again, the Two Swords, you know, the swords have gone down, at least. Let's give that much credit, right? We have the 7 and the 8, now we're down to 2. So they have gone down. The 2, I'm still a little freaked out about it, making a decision about someone. The Four of Swords, though, says at least, how do I want to say this? There's healing here for you, right? And it's healing for your mind. It's healing for your thoughts. It's healing, you know how we have that Nine of Swords? I don't know where it's at now. Oh, right here. Right? Sometimes that's our thoughts just that create doom where no doom needs to be, right? There is no doom unless we create that doom. So, you know, here's the tower. The tower fell, but here's the Emperor, right? This is the Emperor. Build it back up. Build it back up. Whether that be love, whether that be Pentacles. I feel like this is about following what you're feeling. Some of you, well, not some of you, all of you, your loved ones are very active, actively helping you. You know, but I also feel God is saying, you know, I didn't create a lot of this. You know, especially the 8s. The 8s are you. The 5s, I feel like, give you the opportunity to take a chance. Like, we're in a universal year 5, by the way. Are there any changes I need to make? Do I need to consider where my focus is at? This is the time. Some of you, you're heading, you know, we're all heading to universal year 6. It's a lot about relationships. The steadiness of the relationships. So this may be the year that we ourselves need to get ready. Even if we're in one, can we be better? I don't know. I think so. All right, let's read the Mother Mary card. Let me grab a drink real quick. I can't believe how many cards I have in front of me. Health. This card comes to you as reassurance that your prayers about health and healing have reached heaven above. They may be answered differently than you expect, however, so it's important to stay alert and open to your intuitive feelings, which guide you to action steps. Take them, even if they seem illogical or unrelated to your prayers. Mother Mary sends you and your loved ones her blessings. Like her, you can receive and transmit God's magnificent healing love. You may even feel called to conduct healing sessions professionally, and this card assures you that your calling is fully supported by heaven. Wow. And that's exactly what I was feeling over here. So, confirmation. That's why I don't know why some people leave. Because truly, there's a confirmation. Now, trust it. And then move forward with it. All right, let's read devotion. This card reminds you to stick with what you believe and not to waver from your values. If someone or something tempts you away from your basic core beliefs, pray for the strength to say no. Don't go chasing illusions of more money or love when everything you need and desire is available to you now if you simply recommit to what is right for you. What is important to you? That is the answer you seek. Spend time in prayerful communication with God and pour your heart out to Him about your feelings, including any fears or doubts. God and Mother Mary love you unconditionally and are here for you right now. Pray for clarity about your true priorities, values, and beliefs, and then base your decisions upon this solid foundation. Commit to your beliefs and devote yourself to God, and everything else will take care of itself. Beautiful. And that's where I'm going to leave it. How could I beat that? I love you guys. I hope those who are meant to feel this should be a reading that you really feel. Because I really feel it. So you should really, I feel like you'll feel it too. So anyway, I love you. Thank you so much. Go get them, and then I'm thinking every Libra I know is so creative, and in different areas, but very creative. So, and what do I want to say? Future forward, is that the right word? So, anyway, but also appreciates the past. Different elements I'm picking up. I love you guys. Your loved ones love you and want you to soar. I will see you in the readings. Bye-bye.